Hi everyone, Dorota International nail artisan educator, and I'm really happy to be with you here again. Today we are going to play with those neon colors, and I really love those faded ombre look. Have a preview of those nails in here. Nothing over the top, very simple line work with some ombre, and I hope you really enjoy learning this design. Also, if you're new in here, hit the subscribe button as we produce tutorials every Monday, Wednesdays and Saturdays. So let's start. Another fun and bright set, and of course we are going to use the sponging technique. So I've got two sponges cut on the back of the form, and I usually do it to remove any fluffs and bits and pieces which might be on it. I am in love with those bright neon colors, 240, and this is a color which we will use for a pinky. Really nice and bright. I love it so much. Looks absolutely amazing. And then cook it. On this nail, we are going to do some nail art, and I will swap the color now. So we are going to go for 259. Are we? Yes, so pretty. So I'm just slapping this color on the top part of my nail, and then we are going to sponge it. So grab the sponge. Ideally, the tweezers are awesome because then you don't touch the product with your hands. This part is clean, so that's where you go to the edges. So this way you wouldn't make a mess on clients' cuticles. Same other side, nice and clean edge. So this is how I would do it on the client, nice and slow motion. And then we are just blending that out. So depending how pigmented you want your results, you will do it multiple layers. There is also a trick which speeds up the entire process, and that's a tiny bit of the clear acrylic powder. So I'm just going to sprinkle it. And then cure it. On this tip, we are going to swap the color to the yellow and then go on the bottom part. So I'm just slapping in that yellow and grab the second sponge and then blending this color. If you went too far in, clean the other part of the sponge, and you can always kind of wipe it away a little bit. See the fluff stuck in there? I have removed it and then get it attached to the form. Happy with this one. Cure it. I like it also because I feel like it's quite quick and fast design for its look. And then the same on this nail, we are going full color. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Absolutely amazing. Probably will need to restock it, make sure I've got plenty in stock because it's my new favorite one. I'm sure Olivia will like it as well. Do you like it, cameraman? Yeah. They are nice, isn't it? Like all so bright and neon. And then on the thumb, we can go this color from the bottom. Why not? So we've got each nail slightly different. Clean my hands. And then blend this one out. I'm actually going to try it without of acrylic as well, because I can see it. I'm pretty impressed with the coverage. Like, I mean, it shouldn't be happening. Honestly, guys, it shouldn't. We should be able, we was supposed to do like multiple layers to get what we want, but I'm actually quite happy how it's turning out. So I will play with different ways. Okay, this one, I'm pretty happy with the coverage of it, so I'm just slapping the top coat over it. Probably the white background helps as well. So if I would be doing this set on the client, I would choose a milky pink sculpting gel, the fiber gel and milky pink shade, because there is like a milky color, so it will really lift the color which goes on top of it. Okay, I wouldn't use the perfect rose, I would use definitely milky pink. I'm checking how the top coat is reflecting the light. Happy with it, so give it a cure and then go to another tip. So that's the one which we have sprinkled with the acrylic. Clean the excess of it and then do the second layer of our ombre. So I'm just painting small amount, cleaning the sponge off, and then let's blend it. You will also be able to see the difference, and I think it's nice to show you that. So this is the tip where we have used the acrylic. Okay, I'm happy with this blending and I'm happy with the entire coverage. That's the fam where we didn't put an acrylic. Slap it in. Oh, I'm working with both hands today. And then let's blend it. So I shouldn't be able to get as good coverage because the gel polish is absorbed by the sponge more than if we've got the acrylic. And I want to actually show you the difference now. And yes, you can clearly see the difference in the coverage. Like absolutely. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna spring this tip as well, because it does really make a huge difference. I've got some see-through places and I'm not happy about it. We didn't spring this one as well, so I might need to repeat the process if I wanted it to get more pigmented. I'm actually happy that we have done that, because that way you can see the actual results and the difference in a real time. I'm happy with this one. So maybe depending on the color as well. This one is cooked, so I'm just going to use the product which I already have on my sponge to touch up those places. Perfect. Very happy with this one. And then check the coverage on that nail. So I'm just going to apply the second coat, as there are some places which are a bit see-through. And I want to have a nice and beautiful coverage. Awesome. Cook it in and then close all this mess and start moving into the nail art. So the pinky is absolutely ready and I love this color as well. Place it in our display case. Let's find the ring finger. Oh gosh, I've got too many tips in the lamp now. There we are, that's a ring finger. So on the ring finger, we are going to go straight away with the top coat. Or maybe not. Let's do it. Don't do it 3D. Let's do it a normal way. So not top coat yet. I'm searching for my white gel, D-liner brush, and then we are going to paint a quick nail art over it. It's going to be actually a very simple design, and I quite like it. So I'm picking up the scoop of the white, like a decent one, and then we are going to paint some lines like animal print, I would say. Very fast design, but looks awesome. From the other side, I want to do just the same. So when I'm starting painting, I'm pressing harder, and as I go into the end, I'm pressing much lighter. And then just opposite way. And carry on right to the end. Okay, happy with this one. Let's cook it. Then we've got the ring finger, no, the middle finger. So just the same decent lines. And as you go to the end, go nice and thinner. So what I'm also trying to do with this design is like, if I've got the splitted one, then another one is going to be single and kind of goes almost inside it. Then I had split, so the next one is single. Next one is going to be split again. Little bit thicker. And then nice and thin. Split it there. I think you kind of really cannot go wrong with those stripes. Just don't make them too straight, like you want them nice and wavy. Then another one. So the double one needs to be here. And kind of go in between. Cool. Cook it. Then this finger is gonna be just plain as well. I mean, we could actually do some crystals over it. If I would have those neon ones, we could do it pink on yellow and yellow on pink. That will look actually cool. But I do not have neon crystals. Which is funny because I felt like I've got every single product for a neons. Okay, do it on this one and then I will be able to show you the full set because it looks actually awesome all together, and I cannot wait to do the thumbnail picture for you guys as well. So also the thumbnail pictures, quite often there is a tip for you guys as well. Quite often I take it outside and I find that the natural light gives absolutely amazing results on the nails. The set looks completely different, like it's much nicer, neater, the colors are different as well. The tip also I can give you as well for taking those pictures is do it in a shadow. So you want to do it in a kind of nice and sunny day, but your hand, like, or the display hand or your model hand cannot be in the direct sunlight. You want to do it in a shadow. That's what I have learned from the cameraman as well, and we actually really use this technique. So it's an awesome tip. Try it, guys, because your picture will look absolutely amazing. So that's a tip for those of you who have watched me painting those stripes on the last nail. I think I'm actually gonna do each video some nice tips at the ends for those ones who are watching through the entire video, just as a wee appreciation. double one. Now here obviously I've got some acrylic, and acrylic is a bit porous, so you can see it. I'm kind of painting a bit slower, and the reason for it is like I want the lines to be cleaner. That's why I had dilemma, should I put the top coat over it or not? But then I decided to don't put the top coat, and I knew it, I will be struggling with those lines. So you have to just paint them a little bit slower so they're crispier. Or you could apply the top coat over it to get those nice and smooth results. Cook it in. And then just let's see it, the entire set which we have created. Love this color combination together. So this one is cooked and I can top coat it. And the top coat is gonna smooth out any imperfections as well. I think also with those extra top coat, which would be buff, it will give a different dimension to it. So yeah, we could have done on the top of the top coat, like almost layered line work. I think it will look super cool as well. Let's get rid of that fluff, all those little things. I think it's really important because it does make a difference in your final look. Imagine putting that yellow over it. Okay, happy with it. Next one in. It has been top coated. Yes. Thumbnail. Usually I used to do it like, 3 or 4 tips only to don't keep you bored. But then we got lots of comments that you actually want to see the full 5 nails, so you know on what kind of order to create the design. So that's basically what I'm doing today in this quick summary set. And you could change the colors, like you could even do the color stripes. I think that will look cool as well. So on the yellow one, pink stripes. That will look amazing too. Again, get rid of the fluff. You don't want this kind of surprises on your tips. And then cook it. Okay, so let them cure and then check what we have created. I can show you entire set. So this will be our index finger, middle finger, a thumb, and then the ring finger. Yes, I love it. It looks cool. It really does. Such a simple way to create a nice and summary set for your clients. I hope, guys, you have really enjoyed this easy tutorial. Sending you glittery hugs, and bye for now.